There's equations with variables on both sides again. I didn't get through the whole thing because of this mess. Took me so long, you know, I saw my mistakes. Oh man, I can't believe a math teacher, I can't even add. Well anyway, here we go. I've got a couple more things I want to talk about 3-5. Watch this. There's a couple things that could happen. I'm going to solve these two problems. Hopefully do them correctly, although the history of my problem solving so far in these videos hasn't been, perfect. But, you don't have to be perfect. You just, want to get them right once in a while, I guess. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to try to get all the variables on one side and solve these problems. Let's see. These are going to be two special cases here. I'm looking at this guy. I probably should distribute this 3 minus 3m plus 5m equals, let's distribute this 2. I want 2m's and I also want 2 of those 1's, right? Remember it says I want 3 of all of these. I want 3 1's and 3 negative m's, right? Now I'm going to combine like terms on this side. Okay? Now let's see, let's get the m's all on one side. I'm going to subtract 2m from both sides. What? 3 equals 2? Is this true? No, it's not true. This has no solution. No matter what number I put in here for m, this won't be true. This is a lie. This can't be equal to this. There is no m that when put in here that will make this a true statement. This can never be true. These two expressions will never be equal. There's no m that solves it, therefore there's no solution, or the solution is the empty set, or also known as the null set. Now let's move over here to the right. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to distribute 1/3 through, or I could actually multiply both sides by 3, but I'll distribute the 1/3 through because these are easily divisible by 3. So 1/3 of 12 is 4y minus 7. This is supposed to be a y there. 4y minus 7. Oh, look at this. It looks like the same thing on both sides. Well, let's just add 7 to both sides. See what happens. I get 4y equals 4y. Can divide both sides by 4. I get y equals y. If you end up with a y equals y, or like a 2 equals 2, or something like that, you have an equivalent. The left is equal to the right no matter what. So this is telling me that I could put any number in here. I could put negative 14 billion on both sides, and that would make this true, meaning any number I put in for y is always going to be true. Therefore, all real numbers is the solution. So, all real numbers. I think this is also called unity. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This is also called unity, meaning everything you put in there. All right? And finally, here's just another example of getting rid of these parentheses and doing some crazy problem. I'll walk through this one. Those who like to watch people, think about how we're going to go through this craziness. And what I do is I just take my time. I'm going to get rid of these parentheses by distributing. I want 5 of these things. So I want 5 2m's, which are 10m. And I also want 5 3's, which are 15. This is telling me I want the opposite of what's inside here. So instead of a positive 1 and a negative 2m, I want a negative 1 and a positive 2m. Now this guy over here saying I want 2 of all this stuff. Well, before I get into that, I'm just going to rewrite this 2, and I'll use that later and see if I can take care of some of this stuff first before I distribute the 2. Now I'm zoning in. Can't add anything in here, but I notice I can do some distributing to get rid of these parentheses. So I want 3 of all this stuff. So I want 3 of these things. So I want this and this and this. So I want 3 of these 3's, which would be 9. I want 3 of these 2m's, which would be 6m's. And I want the opposite of this. So negative 3 and a positive m. All right. See if I can CLT in here. You know what I'm saying? Not to be confused with TLC, 10 to 11 care. This is CLT, combining like terms. You know what I'm saying? Here I go. 9 and a negative 3. I get 6 here, and a 6m and an m. I get plus 7m. All right. Just put together the common terms in here, like terms. I'm going to come CLT over here. I get 12m plus 4. All right. Here we go. 12m plus 4. Look, I can distribute. I want 2 of these things. So I want 12, and I want plus 14m. 12m plus 4. Now I want to get all my m's on. Now finally, I've got all these m's together, and I've got all these m's together. And I can choose whatever side I want to put the m's on. A lot of people choose to get rid of the smaller one so that they can deal with positives. So that's what I'll do. I'll get rid of the smaller one. So I'll subtract 12m from both sides. End up with 4 equals 12 plus 2m. Going to end up going into negativeville anyway. Subtract 12 from both sides. I get negative 8 equals m. Now this is a long problem. I don't feel like going through and checking the whole thing. But I mean, I guess I could if you want to stick around for another minute. Here we go. Ready? Negative 8. 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Negative 16 plus 3 is 13. Minus 1 minus 2 times negative 8. 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Minus a negative 16 would be plus 16. 1 plus 16 would be 17. So 5 times 13 minus 17. Wow, what is that going to be? Well, 5 times 13 is, let me see, 65, right? So 65 minus 17 on this side, 15 minus 7 is 8, 5 minus 1 is 4, 48. So what I have on this side is 48. Let's see what's on this side. I'm going to plug my negative 8 in. Put a negative 8 there. 3 minus, a minus 8 is 3 plus 8, that's 11. Put my negative 8 in here. 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Negative 16 and 3 is negative 13. Now I want 3 of those negative 13s. 3 negative 13s is negative 39. Negative 39 and negative 11. Oh man, what's going on here? I must have did something wrong. Is this the right answer? I don't know. Negative 39 and negative 11. Negative. Oh, this isn't going to work out. This is going to be negative 50, and I end up with negative, what? Negative 100. Oh, man. So it's not working out. I must have did something wrong. I did this wrong. So, where did I go wrong? That's the question. Tell me where I went wrong. Have a nice day.